drivers, we are ready to race. Everyone to your cars. We're about to start qualifying. So, we're going to start the pace lap for qualifying in just a few moments. Drivers, get to your cars. If you're not there, we'll just go without you and start qualifying off. So, got 10 minutes of qualifying up ahead. Watch the lights. Go in the car ahead if he goes. Green. Yellow. Alright, when we reach the hill, start coasting. I see Jack is showing, so we'll teleport him after qualifying starts. Everyone start coasting down the hill and maintain 60 until the chicane. Meanwhile, I'm just going to try and go as fast as guys. Once you guys reach the chicane, it's green flag. So, green flag now. Time will start as soon as the car crosses the line. Watch it for the first car to cross the line. Looks like it's going to be Mr. Monaco here. Mr. Monaco's the first car to cross the line. To that in just a second. Just reset yourself if you want to go to a grandstand. And Jack Grill disconnects, having internet issues seemingly. Back up in the front of the field. Make sure. So yes, Mr. Monaco so far is the front of the field. We're saying the laps now. Let's see. practice lap times. Here we go for qualifying lap times. So it looks like the second sector's here. Blue Sonic Gen coming in hot. He was your Formula Micro winner. Here he goes, overtaking for the pack lead. It's a 49.014. So solid time for Blue Sonic Gen. They now make their way up the hill. This looks like we got a little 4-car pack developing. Currently the fastest sector 1 goes to Crucian. It was blue, but Crucian is a little bit faster. He's picking up ground in that Cadillac to air Netta through the carousel. There might be more cars in the field joining. I think there's Lemon and another guy that were set to join. Lemon and Jack were set to join. Put us up, I think, cars. Here's Airsnet going wide. Look at the board. Tough run for Crucian. Jack Rose joined the game. So we're going to watch Blue Sonic Gen. Blue Sonic Gen crosses the line. Quick time, it's a 40.898. So we're going to now talk about Jack Rose. Jack Rose now in game. Rest his car whenever he wants to drive up to track, he can. There's still 8 minutes left to qualify. It's a good amount of time to get a good lap here. Blue Sonic Gen makes its way up to the hairpin. Now making our way down the hairpin. Sector 2 is pretty solid. It's 21.832 as he's making his way through the chicane, out of the chicane, and could be en route for a quick looking lap. Now 7 cars in the field. This could potentially be a pretty competitive looking race. Blue Gen going across the line. Purple on to sector 3, but that sector 2 just wasn't at it. A couple thousandths too slow. Crucian now making his way across the line. How is he looking on the track? He does improve. He is in second. He solidifies second. He's not 5-1. Surprise, surprise, running in third place so far as qualifying is going. Jack Crow is going to be on track at some point soon. East 951 with a green sector 1. Blue Sonic Gen, however, purple sector 2. Here he goes into the chicane. And avoids the Captain American star right there on the chicane. Now making its way with the last few flicks, a right and a left. Onto the front stretch. Does he go even faster? Yes, he does. It's a 48.797. That's a pretty big difference between the old GTIs and the current ones. You can see it's pretty significant there. Blue Gen had a corner cut, so this lap will not be valid for him. We're going to see if there's anything else going up. The Crucian has gone purple on his third sector, so something about that Cadillac is going right. But he said himself that second place is the first loser, so we'll see if he's going to try to target big things today. Technically won the April Fool's race with the GTI car that he's currently in, so I'm sure he's going to be antsy to get a real one. Second sector looks pretty good. I think Mr. Monaco's moved up. There's Jack Crow now in the field. We'll watch Jack Crow in just a few moments. Jack Crow's a heavy hitter. Be one of the guys to watch. We're also approaching the halfway point fairly soon. As a Crucian makes his way across the line, does he improve? He does not improve. Blue Sonic Gen, however, purple sector 1. As he's now making his way through the carousel. It's a good looking line there. Now running into the hairpin, doesn't touch the curb there, which is a pretty new installation. Does go a little bit on the curb on the hairpin. Sector 2 looks a little bit rough, but not bad by any means. It's a little bit of a drift out of the chicane. A lot of tire smoke there for Blue. It's now only a couple more turns to go. Will it be good enough for quick time? Once again, no, it will not. But Jack Crow, second fastest on the board. We're gonna watch there as Blue Gen taps the wall. Let me just get into my stuff. Now we got everyone we can. Jack Crow currently in the lime green Dodge Viper, and that's not the... It's a bit of a rough time there. Jack Pro nearly spins it, but he does recover. It's going to be a bit of a bad move that could cost his next lap even this late in the lap. So now he's making his way across the front stretch into turn number 1. Jack Pro PC now making his way up the hill. We'll watch that first sector. You could actually see pretty close behind Blue Sonic Gen. Blue Gen also a pretty good first sector, but Jack Pro currently the faster of the two as he makes his way around the carousel. I should mind you that these two drivers, I believe, used to be teammates at a point. Back in I think it was 2021. It's been a long time since then. I hate to admit that. Randomly, Monaco made a purple sector 3, although I'm not sure if off without sense. Check Blue Gen picking up the ground a little bit here on Jack Pro PC. Mind you, Blue Gen is our pack leader for qualifying. As he goes purple on the board once again, it's a 48.663. He is blowing the roof off his car. Check it again, it's not going to be the quickest. So we're running with 3 minutes left to go in this session. If Blue Gen wants to take a lap away from Jack, he's got to get ahead of him. Otherwise, he'll be having to deal with Jack for getting an extra lap out of the ordeal. I'm not sure if he wants that, but I'm sure he's desperate to. With his suddenly cheap knowledge, he's going to push harder to get by him. And it's not a valid lap there. What is a valid lap? It's not a good lap for Blue. Things are kind of to the point of qualifying where things kind of get the same. Looks pretty good there for Blue though. We had to slide a bit there. Jason now mid-season battle with Jack Pro PC. Jack Pro PC gets by Jason. Lemon is here. Lemon will start in 8th place. As per his penalty, he caused a caution the other day, and he'll be put to the rear of the field. He will be allowed to race though, usually, and I'll do it again, he says. He will be allowed to race. What is the problem is? If it's slow, that's probably just you. He's 951 driving slowly. Tires die after 3 laps. Send a screenshot. Hairpin, that's a skill issue right there. As Blue Gen's gonna pull it in, you might see another race leader. I believe the next person down would be I think it is actually Blue. And Blue's still ahead, so yeah, okay, well that's an issue that Nico should be notified of. He should have came to the race last time. If you'd practiced more and gave us the input, this issue could have been prevented. So don't blame me for car issues with GTIs, that's all I can say. As Blue Gen coming in, I think that'll be the checkers out for Blue. So he's on his currently white lap. And checkers are out for Blue Sonic Gen. Alright, Blue Gen, do a cooldown lap. Everyone else, you're on the white flag. Blue Gen, do not overtake. Yep, give the space room. And just make your way into the pits. I need East 951 to send a screenshot of his tires. I can't spectate you. That doesn't mean anything. I need you to take a screenshot. I'll also be talking to Jack Bro. Oh, see upside down? He is upside down. Alright, you guys are all done. Let me, I don't know why you jumped out like that. Now it's good. Alright. There you go. Alright, everyone to the pits. Everyone to the pits. I think the session is good to go. Actually, don't go to the pits. Line up on the front stretch. I just remembered. Line up on the front stretch like we were for the Rot Spots race. And the other race. We'll get to it's first gear red line. I'll explain your everyone's pit spot actually before we do the race. Just has a bit of that straight when you. Line up diagonally, rear right tire on the line, like we were, during the other races, like this. So it's gonna be Blue Sonic Gen, Jack Pro PC. Alright, make sure to make space. Don't just take a space because it's empty. The Crucian in 4th place, East 951 in 5th place. 6th place is gonna be Aris Netta, 7th place is gonna be Jason, and 8th place is gonna be Lemon Bucket. That is your grid. And I don't think Jake is racing. I think he's in Chicago right now watching NASCARs going around a street circuit and getting shot at by the locals. Can you guys please line up? Need East 951, line up. Need Jack Pro up here. Jack Pro, use your ears up here. I know you're a smart guy, but you know, right up here. Something's causing crazy lag, I'm not sure what it is. It's just the cars together or something? I don't know. I need Lemon Bucket and Jason to go one spot back because Eris was supposed to park there. I'll park Eris' car there since she's dead. And then I'll clear out the rest of the field. I'm going to assume Jake to be dead. If he's not dead, then it should. Cars now being lined up. We're going to clear out the rest of the field. Typical. Anyways, you're missing Tenafis, Averill, Airvile, whatever it is, Perf, Nico, and Twin for today. And I believe also Jake. So we're gonna move Jake's car. And if you guys will line up in a neat order and not get out of your car. Not hard to back up. There you go. Alright, face the flag. We're about to start the US anthem. Will you please rise? And unfortunately we can't turn the cars off, so we got the next best thing. Playing some loud music. It'll be on the stream for those that want to hear. Alright.
Now,
drivers, get into your cars. Once you're in your cars, you signify you're ready. We're gonna do 55 laps. On top of 2 pace laps. We'll have the thing set up as soon as you can. We are currently waiting for East to get into his car. Press fuel. Press X to refuel. Still yet to his car. Oh right, the pit stalls. Shoot. I'm gonna get out of your cars, and I'll actually no, I'll explain the cars. Alright, watch me. Watch me. I am here. Let me just clear these out real quick. Please don't take these. I actually need these. Eris is also asleep, so. Alright. Alright. So back here. This is Per's spot. This is Nico's spot. And Jack Pro, you start right here. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Crucian, this is your spot right here. The kind of like dark purple. The second Fortune one is Eris's, although I'll try to be. Actually, no, it's the first one because it's a 45. Blue Gen is the Mexican flag, red and black one. This is Twins right here. This is Jack's. East 951, you're gonna be here. This is yours, Lemon. And then this one is. This one belongs to Jason. So Jason, you're over here. And finally, we're gonna have the Ferrari guy start where the Ferrari pit stop is. And anyways, we're gonna clear out the non-used pits real quickly, so you know, clear it off. Just clear out the extra pits in our radius, so it's a little less confusing. Also lag. Also a bit with lag. And we need Eris to their car. I don't know where Eris is. So let me check on Eris. Countdown. Do a 60-second countdown for Eris here. It's gonna be put as red. 55 laps. It should put us to 45 minutes. Eris. Eris is currently dead. Checking out on Eris. And Jake joined.
No, fucking hell, I'm back.
Jake joined just too late. Jake, are you race? Jake, are you trying to race? I can't just let him race unless I like spawn his car. I guess I could spawn his car. Okay, but I'm not doing this move ever again, okay? No. But his car is already long removed. As for Eris there. Also, no, he didn't leave the game. Is he even in the VC? If he's not in the VC, he's not racing. He is in the VC. Okay. I'll do one exception. Never fucking join like this late again, Jake. So that was kind of the. Let's get your car spawned in. So we get this race started. Should find out. Guys, the more you rev your cars, the more fuel you're gonna use. Remember, this isn't Rot's mods. You can't just rev on the shit out of your vehicle. It will run out of fuel. If you want to run out of fuel prematurely, go ahead. And then you're gonna cause a caution, and then you're not gonna be allowed to race these because you're clearly being an idiot. Yes. Alright. Where is it? There it is. Finally. Bonus off, Jake is going to start from the back. And Nico's definitely not racing. You know him. So. We're not letting anyone else join. So. This is it. Clear out the pits that aren't yours. Alright. Stop. Stop with the lights. Stop with the lights. It's causing lag. Alright. Let me clear out my flags. And... yellow flag. Go in the car ahead of you go, start pacing. We're gonna start off slow. My apologies. Need you guys to fix yourselves there. Current lap times can be seen on board. We have, I think 9 starters now today. Okay. Just gonna coast through here. I think my commentary is gonna be unmuted. Nico really needs to work on the lag in this car. It's insane. All pacing will be up to the leader. If you, as a leader, are not slowing down for caution, I'm just gonna park you. None of that stuff, okay? Talk about you, Jack Bro. Trying to get this race, you know, to flow. Alright, 1 to go. Jack Bro does this. Right here. Need Eris to back off. I think Eris is going way too far up. Yeah. Alright guys, maintain 60. When you go to the hills, when you're going downhill, close to 60. And maintain 60 until I clear you guys to go. Once we go green, you guys are going to overtake as much as possible. I said stop. Yeah, so are we even lined up properly? I don't know. Alright, watching this grid here. Maintain your spots, maintain your spots. We need third to move up. Green flag. We can overtake the Ferrari because he's slow. Watch for jumps. No jumps. We're all clear. Alright, well the race is off and we have a pretty good amount of rubber banding. We'll just let the last one through. And I think at the front of the field is Jack Pro and Blue Sonic Gen. Jack Pro right on the tail of Blue Gen here. Board being reset. For this rubber band to stop. Jack Pro now diving down the inside there. Moving off the board for everyone to see the positions there. Jack Pro now lead the first lap. Ahead of Blue Sonic Gen, making their way down the hill through the chicane they go. And looks like Jack Pro by the end of the lap might be the leader, but could change things around. Here's Blue Gen right on the bumper of Jack Pro PC. Blue Gen side by side with Jack Pro for the lead through the front straightaway. And as now make their way through turn number 1 up the hill. And it's the battle between Wolf Team Racing and I believe the new team is Scarlet, which was formerly Ibis and then formerly TKR. So interesting to see how things are looking around here as they cross it over around the carousel. Blue Gen down the inside. Jack Pro making another line, trying to work here through this rubber band. I'm trying my best to keep a hold of what's going on. They're still side by side through the hairpin. There's a good battle there in the back also going on. There's 3 wide for the podium there. Crucian going to lead the pack. Can you please? Thank you. And anyways, Crucian now at the lead of this pack. Move back up front, watching up front, still side by side. There's battles left and right today on this track. Track loans never disappoints with GTI when there's a good field. Jack Pro and Blue Gen still side by side. You can see that 3-car battle not letting up by any means here. As Jake seemingly picking up ground on East 951. 2 ex roommates. Arizona right behind, backing up a little bit there from that point. Here's the hairpin. Looks like Jack Pro is going to escape with the lead for the time being. Current quick time though, Blue Sonic Gen, so Blue Gen not slower, just has been out of consistency in comparison. Blue Gen has a pretty good looking run though on Jack Pro as they make the way through the front straightaway. We'll look briefly at the battle back there. There's Netta. Looks like a Crucian's going to lead that pack. Got cars coming up the hill still. Looks like East 951, or not, sorry, Jack Pro getting homed in by Blue Gen. We got the Mexican missile making its way around, almost right on them, but it's not quite going to work for the time being. Jack Pro just escaping with that Viper. I think East 951 said that Viper got really loose after a few laps. Here's Blue Gen side by side down the backstretch with Jack Pro PC, and Blue Gen now is going to take over the lead, but Jack Pro is still right on the bumper. We take one little minor turn difference and he could get back up to the lead. We'll see. Blue Gen though en route for his 2nd win during Patriot Grand Prix. Alright, and the 2 of them side by side now through alright, side by side throughout here. We're gonna get a good screenshot of this whole race so far. Also see there are a couple other cars in it with each other. Jack Pro reclaiming the lead. There's that part of the battle. Let's see this next part. Alright, we got a thumbnail. Looks like a Crucian has also been in the mixture. We're gonna watch this lead battle. The battle just keeps on giving, like the one we had earlier with the Rots mods, I believe. But this one is for the lead. This is for all of the glory. As 2 of them still side by side through the carousel. These 2 legends just cannot get away from each other. Blue Gen does hold the fastest time though. It's quite a bit better. It's a couple tenths better than what Jack Pro's got in this race. With Jack Pro, you know, the consistency shows he's ahead. As they make the way through the chicane onto the exit, looks like Jason will end up being the first car 1 lap down. A reminder of which, if you are 6 laps down, that will be your race. As Something has gone on, I believe. East 951 says L, Jake says shut. East has overtaken Jake. I'm assuming Jake made some sort of issue and lost a spot out of that. Lucian trying to go on the bumper again of Jack, and looks like tapped the wall there, but he kept it rolling pretty good. I'll hush up from commentary. So commentary is going to go to the stream. Now got push to talk on, less of a distraction to the drivers. Drivers are now going to be able to focus a bit more. About a second separating Blue Gen from Jackro. Jackro on full focus mode. Blue Gen, I think, rolled off the wall. The Crucian in third. I think he set a faster lap there than Eris. And Eris, well, she's had a tough run in qualifying. She's back up here, trying to go in for what could be another podium ride. Eris being the current Mod leader. Ooh, the Crucian has tapped the wall. That's going to be a mistake that gives Eris a chance to be on her bumper, on his bumper, excuse me. As two of them now crossing it over side by side as they make their way into the front stretch. Eris Netta now gets the podium spot ahead of a Crucian. Crucian, these two, again, have been rivals in every single thing they've been racing against each other in. I've heard that Dale just hates her guts, whereas Eris, well, I'm not sure what she feels. Probably nothing, really. Crucian now looking like Eris is trying to peek back to get her spot back from Crucian. Starting to get away into the hairpin. Eris Netta with a drift line on the outside. It's not going to work. As on the board, Jackro currently now holding the quick time. It's in 48.072. I think it's the fastest GTI time we've seen this weekend. Again, not a record breaker. These cars are significantly slower than the old ones. But here he goes with a 10.3 Sector 1. So he's definitely going harder and harder every single lap. Wants to solidify himself here. Ooh, Eris Netta with a near spin, but she keeps it saving. Nice spin by the way, Eris. Sorry, save. I meant to say save. I dearly apologize there. Oh, that's a tough. I think I messed her up there a little bit. Here's East 951 in it with Jake. T7 Jake there. Both of these guys sporting some very patriotic characters. Both of them with American flags. I think Jake might be in Chicago right now for the NASCAR races, enjoying himself certainly, and especially with the Patriot Grand Prix en route. Here's East 951 trying to make a move. Nothing could get to stick though. We got Dodge Viper versus RCF. East 951 trying to run a... Ooh, here he goes. Here he goes. Doesn't stick, but he's still on the bumper. T7 Jake. Two of them now crossing over side by side. Looks like East gets to the front, gets the slightly better line over the Faux Rouge. Into the club sector they go. Looks like Jake is still in on his bumper, just rubber banding a little bit here. I do apologize for it. It's not something that I can control. It only gets worse with time. As T7 Jake now crossing over with East 951. T7 Jake now falls back a spot. East 951 is going to dominate this battle, ends up in 5th place. I'm going to hold off for a little bit here now. There's that. Could be picking up some ground here on the Crucian. There also might appear to be some oh, Eris Netta with a drift job. It's a full-on corner, just drifting that corner. That was interesting move by Eris. It's something you could do, I guess, apparently with these controllers. You can't really get away with other steering inputs. She's drifted the hairpin and got it around from Crucian. She's back up to the podium. Cadillac can hold up. Airstein's going to run a little bit wide there. I would also like to mention, I believe correctly, Jack Pro might be the first American driver to win an event during this year's Patriot Grand Prix. I forgot how he did last time. You can actually see him in the thumbnail for this video. But if he does win, I believe he will be the first SLC driver, at least, to have won a Patriot Grand Prix this year. He's built up a pretty good gap there with Blue Sonic Gen, about 4 seconds in total. We're going to go back up here. Arisnetta. Crucian has gotten by Aris again. We are running in, I think, almost to the quarterway point. So pretty soon, I believe we might be seeing lap. I think, yeah, that's slowing like a 1 lap down. All right, it's 951, and Jake still at it. How about Aris and Crucian? Aris now is going to lose it. Going back over to watching East 951 and Jake, the two of them have a lot of lag here, but they are running it with each other. Looks like Jake trying to make a move down the inside. Desperately trying to make a move here to stick. T7 Jake gonna stay ahead. The field is spread out a little bit in this point of the race. As Jake is going to stay ahead. How is the battle between Crucian? Looks like there is no current battle. We're what appears to be running laps currently. We'll go back to Jake, and I'd like to spend a brief intermission here to thank this race's sponsors, which would include Dale Cola, there's on iced tea. That's it for your sponsors as we go back to the action right away. It's almost a blessing for an ad to show up, because then suddenly it sparks off a battle when you think there is none. Here's Jake side by side with East. Ooh, and he's just about lost it. East 951 back into 5th place. So it looks like a pretty good sized midfield has finally developed in this series. As it looks like that mistake, a little clip on the wall there for Jake. Here's Mr. Monaco now on his bumper on his debut GTI race. He had a debut race with the Rotsmods last night. He didn't do the greatest, but it was a pretty decent result. I think it was a 5th place result. Not bad. As he's making his way through, probably trying to get around Jake here for 6th place. This feels a little bit more full as the two of them cross. Oh my, no. Looks like he's going to hit the wall, and unfortunately for him, that's going to be his that's his chance for sits right there. He's going to have to work for it. I'm glad to get here being chased down by the Crucian and Eris. Crucian's car might not, Lemon's car might not be the fastest in the field. But for a second, we make that thing scream. And Crucian loose. Is Eris going to capitalize on this move? It's a bad place to lose all that speed coming up to the straightaway. Eris now to close in hot. As they make the way to turn 1, Eris Netta just about a car length away, closing in up the hill. Dale has recovered from that move. Closing in little by little here to little by little here to Lemon Bucket. Crucian now making the move on Lemon on a screen V8. Lemon Bucket spins out, and that's going to be that's him with them. Looks like Crucian has gotten away a little bit from Eris. Oh, no. Hirsch just headed into the wall there, trying to get something to work. And it almost looked like it worked for a second there, but it's not going to work too long. Here's a Crucian still ahead. Pretty good battle overall, I have to say. We'll wash this battle now, chasing it. We got a car. I'm assuming pit stops might be starting to be done. Here's Jack Pro overtaking Jason for another lap. Blue Sonic Gen in second place. Looking over for third place. I think that will be Crucian. Rose has made some sort of mistake off screen that has cost her a little bit of time, I'm going to assume. T7 Jake still in it here. So, field looking pretty good. 9-car field today. I think that's a pretty big success for the GTI series. Looks, if I'm honest, I'm just glad to see the series back on its feet. It was, for the longest time, I thought that was going to be it for us. But looks like things are finally doing pretty good for GTI. Just takes a couple good races, and I think we'll have people caught on. Jack Pro dominated the race, though, by a pretty good margin. There was that earlier race battle. Here's Ariston now looking to move from the flat car. One bucket. She tapped the wall, but that's going to cost her. It's a current battle now between East 951, T7 Jake. T7 Jake going to make the move through the chicane. And it looks like East has ridden over the Captain America shield over the chicane, and that's cost him a spot. It's not quite out of the picture. He's drifting his car. I'm assuming he's starting to get a little bit loose. And we might be seeing some pit stops even at some point soon. It's going to start to matter at some point. Should probably get this thing out of the way, shouldn't I? Yeah. Alright. Just see the getting by. Myself over here. That's good. Alright. Alright, now about to be overlapped by Jack Pro PC. Who's a next car in? There might be somebody trying to undercut it at some point soon. It looks like Blue Gen was thinking about it for a second. Is there any close gaps here? There's Crucian. There's none of there. First car. Lumbuck now in the pits. And I'll see you first pit stop. Lemon, I suggest you hop out of the car and get back in it so you can get your tires back up and then press that's your point off the day. Alright. You got 5 laps. 4 laps. Alright. No issue. If you do fit some though by the time, you'll be good. So if you do want to at least get points, maybe even luck out from some late race cautions, you might be able to get some nicer positions. So we'll see. Lemon is pulling off. Alright, Lemon is pulling off, so we're going to remove his car and his pits. A little less distraction. Is anyone else going to make an undercut move here? Looks like East is thinking about making a pit stop. Judging by his line, but I was wrong. Pits will definitely be coming up soon, but seems like no one's giving yet. First pitter, okay. We're at the end of the pits, right there. Oh, you want to back up? You want to back up? Just back your car into the pits and you're good. Alright, you're good. get your fuel, and get a bit of a bad pit stop there, but it's going to be strict about those little pits there. There is him going off. There's our first pit stop of the day. So many other takers. It looks like T7 Jake being overtaken by Jack Pro there. East 951 has nearly spun out, but he sees it. He's out of the picture though for his battle with Jake. I know there's going to be more pit stops coming soon. There's a Crucian make his way through. Pretty good gap there with Arisnetta. We'll keep you guys posted here. From here. Is Jack Pro going to go for a pit stop? Nope. T7 Jake is though. So I do a pit stop, folks. You stop right there in your pit spot, hop out, run around. Look at his amazing stature there. He gets out of his car, calling it a day. T7 Jake. Two of them. Can you guys? No. Get back in your cars. Get back in your cars. East 951, get out of the car or you're being parked. And there's a car swap that's not allowed. Right then, pull off the track. Guys are not supposed to swap cars like that. If you make a scene, you're not going to race later. So. That is Blue Sonic Gen now making his pit stop. And good pit stop. Next time, don't act like children. Alright, Jack Pro PC now making its way out. And it's a good pit stop. Alright, that should be most of our pit stops for today. We're down a couple cars. Most of them for black flags. For personal mediosity. There's the Crucian side by side, but there's no. These two actually have not pitted yet. They're only 14 seconds back from Jack Pro. Good little run here for Arisnetta, picking up ground on the Crucian. Two of them side by side, making their way into turn one. We're halfway done with this race. Again, the two of these guys have not pitted. They're both on fuel strats. This Blue Gen's got a pretty good gap to make up. I feel like the more time they use, though, more likely, with their more dead tires, more Blue Gen's going to probably pick up by the end of this race. Arisnetta has been the fastest car on track though, with the gap actually being made down with Jack Pro. Here's Arisnetta crossing over with Crucian. Understood. I'm picking up ground here on the Crucian, side by side through the carousel. So next time by, I should advise Jason, this will be a black flag. Understood. Now picking up ground here on the Crucian on the backstretch. Okay, both of them get loose. There's now the grass, but she's gonna keep it together. Crucian crossing over side by side. Crucian now takes the pits. Yep, you're good there. Looks like a Crucian taps a wall there. That's a big mistake. There's Eris in the pits. She's yet to go into the pits. Jason more than that many laps down? How many laps down are you? Yeah, Jason, if you could pull it into the pits would be appreciated. We're down to 5 cars. Again, this race is a race of survival. Was of the survival of the race in itself, and it's survival of the hosting too, apparently. Thank you, Jason. If you want to be fun, I can fly you. There's Jason. I need to stay there. Unlike you guys, he's special. As in, he's special as in he actually did things correctly. We sincerely apologize on the words I've said. We have no intent to be offensive towards people of special needs. We actually protect them here, but that was not meant to be that Jason was a good person. Alright, anyways, as it goes, Ariston is holding off second place from Blue Sonic Jen. She might be trying to hold off. Does have a pretty good gap there between her and the Crucian. Could be that she's trying to just secure a podium, just run off of fuel saving. It would be a pretty good strategy. The car is going to get harder to control as the laps run down. Just making sure nothing goes wrong here. If you're in the VC East, talk post race. Anyways. Running in here, Air's trying to slide her car like she's in Formula Drifts. We're driving off of her. Actually might be holding out Blue Gen here, even with her laps down. Ooh, she did this in the Rods Mods. She spun out on the carousel on the grass. Again, that is a rough mistake for her, and that might be her chances at second place. Not a huge gap between her and Blue, but she's going to have to make up a lot of ground to make up. There's not enough desperate to get a position. Ooh, errors again into the hairpin. So we got 15 laps to go, by the way, drivers. Looks like Jack Pro's going to escape with a pretty good lead here. Crucian could be seeing a chance though sometime soon. Eris is losing time every single lap, so she might have to run in with him by the end of this race. Crucian is losing time off of the lead, but I think actually that gap between her and Eris, him and Eris, I keep him misgendering Crucian. Hey Crucian, you're a woman. Okay. Eris Netta here is drifting through the hairpin again. She's pushing her car to the limit. That actually counts as a cut or not there, because there is a bit of leeway if you could do it correctly, but it might not be a big advantage if you do so. That was a cut. Eris, mind the cuts on the chicane, please. She's getting stress here. Time being lost here for Eris. Her tires are starting to die. I'm thinking she might want to try to pit soon, but I think she's adamant on not pitting. You can see her really struggling with that car to keep it under control though. Trying to push her car. It actually looks like Crucian's on a personal best as he's through the carousel. So the racing has kind of died out a little bit. I would take responsibility for that in part. But, yeah. Anyways. There's Netta's. I think Blue Gen has pitted. So is Jackro. I missed something significant. Not sure. Oh my! Is that? We're gonna have a caution. My apologies. Race back caution. I can't help you. You have to get your car out under your own power. I swear, if you finish with 4 cars, it just proves the brutality of this race. RA, keep on going. RA, keep on going. And the race back is going to Blue Sonic Gen. Alright, Blue Gen starts slowing down. Arisnet is in the pit lane. Aris, back up, back up. Good. That's that's a crash and a half right there. Yeah, unfortunately, we are gonna have to. Yeah, we probably clipped it, but that's gonna be your race. I'll fly you. Mid-car race is gonna come up soon, anyways. Reminder, we're under caution. And it was supposed to be... I don't know why you guys are racing like we're under green. It's caution. Crucian, we are under caution. Eris Netta, under caution. There's no pace car. Blue Gen already pitted. Eris is the pace. You're in second. Thank you. We have 4 cars left. 9 cars started. 4. It probably could have just been me. I'm not going to penalize people for slightly not listening. They did listen in the end. I need everyone to make their pace up. Everyone make their pace up to Eris Netta here. Eris, just go slowly. Don't stop. What's the penalty for? Did a Crucian stop his contract? I think I said it on the stream and I forgot to say it. Currently waiting on, I think that's actually everyone here. Oh, Eris, go, go, go. Alright, Eris is gonna start in the back. I know what you're doing there. You were stopping to give fuel. You're stopping to give fuel. Give up the spot. Go to the back. I know what you're doing. You can pit, but you're gonna start in the back. Eris. I'm not taking it right now. Okay? I already got stuff by everyone. Just let it. Okay. I'm not like you. I'm not
Rebel, I
exactly sure.
already fucking
Okay.
did it. Why would I need more fuel?
You could have missed your pit.
Fucking.
You could have missed your fuel.
Even then, these cars can run a whole race without pitting for fuel. That was literally gonna be my plan.
Look, Eris, I'm already pissed off from current driver actions. Just roll with it. It's wrong.
Yeah,
There's 4 drivers. One of them is like
like
mid. So
Jack's agreeing with my point. You can run an entire race without refueling in these cars now, because Nico made the fuel tanks bigger.
I meant to be yellow. Sorry, yellow. Sorry if the hosting this race has been kind of shit, but it doesn't help when the driver actions are also kind of having issues. What the heck happened with Blue? Alright, Blue, can you just restart behind Eris? You see, the thing is I have to be enforceful when people stop me because I know people can be cheeky here. So, until we can figure out a way to be... Yeah, okay. We'll go green this lap. Just start from here. Start from here. Full pace. Green flag. And we're gonna restart with 6 laps to go. With a messy race this one has been. I'm not proud of it, but driver actions have been kind of iffy themselves too. But we might see a pretty good finish at least. Here's Eris side by side with Blue Sonic Gen. Two of them now crossing it over. And Eris is gonna back off there, loses a spot. Pushing right behind. Eris taps a wall. There's another spot for Eris. Still late in the race. Oh, she's lost it on the hairpin. R8 might try to capitalize on that. This might be how the race finishes here. I am going to be skipping the post-race interviews to go straight to talking to certain drivers. Still do it, but so with 5 to go, looks like a Crucian might be winding up the tail of Blue Sonic Gen here. Little by little. Driver's not making the way through the hairpin. It's a good looking exit there for Blue. There's no having spun out, I believe. That's going to cost her some time. Meanwhile, up the front, 4 laps to go. And it looks like Blue, or the Crucian's on the bumper of Blue for a bit there, although he's fallen back. There's netted again. Laps to go for our leaders. Second gap there between Blue Sonic Gen and Crucian. Ooh, Crucian gets loose. Dale, watch the cuts. Dale does try to cut up there, but we kind of can see him. There's only a few cars on track, so it's being a little sneaky. Jack Pro there flying around. Glorious man. We're trying to watch Blue Gen. Blue Gen is en route. Only 2 laps to go for him. As next time by will be the final lap. Have 9 starters, 4 finishers. It's that sounds like track runs. This time by white flag in the air for Blue Sonic Gen and the rest of the leaders. And Blue Gen could be en route for a doubleheader this weekend as far as winning goes. Crucian running in second. It could solidify a pretty solid second place. As this is just one more time around the club sector for him. Coming to the start-finish line, your race winner is Blue Sonic Gen. Next stop is Crucian coming up in second place, third place. There's Netta now to the final turn. She will mark third place. That's your podium for today. Ferrari, it's been a tough race, but he survived it. He'll be finishing fourth. And I'm not exactly happy about this race. No. In part was me. But there's some people I'm going to have to talk to after this race. I know a lot of you guys probably aren't very happy with how this race went. I fully understand. I, in part, you know, I, in part, do kind of need to work this one out for next time. There's a few issues with these cars. Apparently, they still need to be worked out. We'll work it out throughout the week. So, we're going to have everyone make their way into the pit lane. Blue Gen is your winner, though. We're going to go to the front stretch to do some donuts and we'll get the podium and finish the stream. I don't think we want to do interviews. A lot of us have really hot heads right now. I think myself included. So just going to try to get through this. Thank you guys for coming around. I'm just sorry that this race started with 9 cars, ended up with 5 or with 4. But, yeah. See if 150 works. Yes, it does. There's no one else in the background. You can see doing some victory donuts. It's actually Ferrari doing donuts. 2 Ferraris. It's a Ferrari W here at Patriot Grand Prix. Blue was done there. A whole small cloud here. Yeah, we don't got Christian here, so he's gone. So we're gonna we will have we're gonna do. All right. I'll film for I'll fill in for him. Oh, here, by the way. Take it. Take. There you go. Fine. There's a wacky podium. I don't think this is not gonna be the official one. Oh wait, Dale's here. All right, Dale. I was really stressed by East and Jake fucking around earlier, and it kind of ruined me for the rest of the race. Sorry about that. We'll talk about you're gonna be mad, and I know you're mad, and yeah, that's why I skipped the interviews. So thank you guys. We're gonna stop the stream here. Thank you guys. Bit of a bad finish, but we'll see you guys next week.